You're tuned in to Icon Radio, your number one entertainment plug.
Members only kama kawaida ndio inatuanzishia show. Hey, Saturday nyingine hapa hivi kama kawa. Show ni Sports and Reggae. Usisahau unatupata www.iconradio.co.ke. Icon Radio KE on all social media platforms. Na pale Twitter unatupata na
Sports and Reggae.
kama kawaida. Buda.
Yeah.
Seventh Day Adventist.
Hey. Watu wa Seventh Day leo ndo siku yao wamefikiwa.
Wamefikiwa.
Sasa iliingia leo ya faminyo. Tumekuwa tukikaunt pamoja every single day of the week.
Mimi unajua nimeambia msee ni leo mimi naenda church. Msee amekasirika tu bure tu. Sasa ashindwa nikisema mimi ni seventh day. No make wapi.
No my God.
Lakini ni sawa tu, haina noma.
Good.
Leo kidogo tuna change format ya show. Tuko na wageni hapa hivi, my friend. Our icons wamefika. Wametulia, hawana pressure. Hatasema mengi ili tutawa introduce. Alafu wajijulishe kwa mafan wetu.
Wasikilizaji.
Kwa wasikilizaji.
Kama watazamaji wapenda.
Tutaanzia pande gani? Tuanzie left ama right?
Tuanzie right. No, women are always right.
Safi kabisa. Karibu sister.
Thank you. My name is Alison Zero. I play as a hockey goalkeeper for Blazers Hockey Club and a French reggae lover.
Aya Allah.
Wafuasi wetu ndio wamekuja leo sasa.
Wafuasi wetu ndio hawa.
Karibu sana Alice.
Na mimi kwa majina ni Pauline Ochieng. Hockey player pia. Na I'm an Arsenal fan.
Timu ya baba. Wekelea hapo.
Hiyo ni Arsenal.
And mimi pia ni event planner from Mutunga Sports Academy. And I play for DFG Wolverines.
DFG na stand for nini?
Dutch Flower Group Company.
Wow. Ni mtu tungemjua siku ya Valentine tungepata maua mzee.
Exactly.
Free of charge. Time imetutoka kidogo. So kidogo tutaangalia background yenu, mahali mmetokea mtaa gani na mbona mlichoose sports?
Mimi nimetoka kwenda
Udhiru Massive.
I don't think Alice akisha ball huko apatiwe ya hood. Changana sauti ndogo.
Very commanding coffee.
Tutasikia energy. Uko very commanding.
Assume
commanding kwa hii mic.
Assume sasa hii ni game imeanza. Hii ni first half.
Ndio sasa ni kwanza sasa hii. Tuna study kidogo.
Una
the moment ndio. Ndio kusha.
Unatoka mtaa ya Udhiru. Udhiru iko side gani ya Nairobi ama ni?
Ukipande na Wayakiwe. Kangemi. Sasa uende Udhiru.
Nilikuwa tu nakutest. Unajua ndio njia yangu ya kwenda kwa village. So hiyo
wale wote Nairobi mnakutana hapo kwa flyover.
Tunapanda kwa hiyo flyover Kangemi tunaenda village. So hiyo mtaa yako ulianza passion ya hockey ukiwa kwa hiyo mtaa ama ilikuwa vipi?
Passion ya hockey nilianza when nilienda uni. Nilikuwa na recruit. So my sister akaniambia I shouldn't follow her to the basketball school.
Wow.
Yes.
Majina zake.
Lucy Nyanjogu.
Big up.
So I had to choose an alternative and then I started training with the hockey team.
So sports imekuwa ni kitu kwa familia.
Yes.
Your parents walicheza sports?
Actually my mom was a hockey goalkeeper huko Serugal.
Aya.
Wow. Awesome.
Kwa hivyo ni kitu kwa damu tu, yani ilikuwa inakuja naturally.
Natural.
Na so far imekuwaje hockey?
It's been fulfilling. Having to play for the top club in the country. Traveling also. I've gotten connections through sports. Actually, my current job, I got it as a recommendation from a teammate. And yeah, very good friendships and also giving back sasa.
Kwa community kujaribu ku give back.
Yes, so I thought it would be a good thing to give back because of what it has helped me with my life.
Fiti sana, hiyo ni fiti sana. Hakuna kitu kingine mtu anaweza fanya. Pauline, ni aje?
Poa.
Umesmile mbaya. Wewe story yako imekuwa gani kutoka utotoni?
Kutoka utotoni.
Mm.
Nikiwa mtoto sikuwa nacheza sports but I was an athlete.
Aha.
Until nikafika high school.
Aha.
Where now I was told to buy a hockey stick.
Mhm.
And I was like, hockey stick? I
Yeah.
didn't know about hockey until high school.
Aha.
So when I bought a hockey stick,
Aha.
nikaambia mama yangu nataka kucheza hiyo game yenye
Sporty.
nimeinunulia
Aha.
because sitaacha tu hiyo stick iende hivyo and
Aha.
as you all know hockey sticks are very expensive.
Kweli kabisa.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I went in because I bought the item and I ended up loving the sport. Yeah. And for that nimeicheza mpaka university.
Mhm.
I won an award before I left my university. That is before COVID 2022. I was the most valuable player, MVP.
Hey, congratulations, our icon.
Our icon.
For the Super League. By then I wasn't in Premier. And I also won the Player of the Year of the Super League award from Hockey KE. And through that I met Tunza because Tunza was sponsoring the award on my what? On my
On your
category.
category.
Yes, on my
Okay.
category. And I was interested in what they were doing because they were now giving back to the community. And for me, through those years that I've been playing, I've been gaining a lot. I've traveled a lot because of the sport, hockey. And to this now, they're giving back to the community because of what the sport is doing. It's like now, kids in primary are going to learn about hockey. Sikuwa unafika secondary and you're like,
Yeah.
oh,
Sasa
there is a
shopping.
game. You know,
Like
you know?
Alice alianza
Yeah,
hockey
campus.
akiwa in campus.
Exactly.
By the way, Alice, high school yenyu mko mna buy hockey stick?
Sisi yetu ikuwa na hockey.
Unajua
Watu
hockey stick
nakuta.
ilikuwa recommendation high school zote Kenya.
Zote.
I think ni za Western.
Za Western.
Western mostly.
Ilikuwa lazima tu yani.
Lazima.
So ati ulikuwa unasema vipi Pauline?
Juu ya that because of what now Tunza is doing, giving back to the community. Now wanaanza at a very young age. It's always easier to teach young kids. Juu wana grow kukua na hiyo kipawa ndani yao, the skills it becomes so much instilled than mtu wa high school mwenye asha grow up to a given age and unaanza kitu very late katika hiyo. And they're teaching also wanafunza wana coach the coaches, teaching them how to coach, of which ni kama we are trying to bring in something big into the community. Tuna instill something into the community. That is why I joined Tunza.
Safi kabisa.
Yes.
Kabla hata
Awesome
tuende kwa Tunza. Hockey ni nini? What is hockey?
Kini magongo.
Hockey ni nini? Demystify. Yani make simple kwa mse anasikiza saizi na hajai pata experience ya kucheza hockey ama kuwatch hockey. Hockey ni nini?
Na pia hockey si type moja pia.
Yes, ziko
Kuna field
mingi.
hockey, kuna
Ice
ice
hockey.
hockey. What else? Na ice hockey by the way imefika Kenya.
Na hii joto yote
Hapa Panari-
unaleta
hapa Panari
Wanasema kwa ice.
wako na nini?
wako
Ice
na
rink.
ice.
Yeah, they have an ice rink.
So naona kaa tunaongezeka. The fans are becoming more.
mfano anaongezeka.
Yes.
Hebu ajazie demystify your hockey.
Maybe I can just say vile iko. In hockey we have a stick that kind of looks like a rungu. Manga ile rungu mzee utembea nayo. Yeah, it's straight alafu uko juu imebend kidogo.
Okay. Bakora yani.
Yeah, bakora. And we also have a ball, a small ball that now we play using the stick and a ball. And you put it inside a goal. Ni kama futa tu.
Wacha nistoe hiyo comment yangu that was fair.
God.
But with sticks and balls.
Yes, ni kama futa 11 players, goalkeeper. Now
11 players.
additional ni 2 stick and a small ball. Yes.
So rules zake ni kama zipi zenye zinaweza make mse curious, zile simple rules.
Haina offside.
Kabisa.
No, I know, sorry.
Na unaweza score only ukiwa kwa circle.
And apart from hiyo pia we have now the front part of the stick and the back part of the stick. You can only play with the front part of the stick.
Oh. Okay.
And pia haifai kushike mwili.
The stick or
The
the ball.
The ball haifai kushike mwili. And also for the players that stick haifai shike mwenzako.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
because you know the ball, it's a dangerous game. And we try to keep it as safe as possible. So that's why now the rules come in. the stick is not supposed to get into contact with the other player. And your peer, it's not, your ball is not supposed to touch your body.
Yeah, because I've seen the damage the ball can do, because it's very hard.
Yeah.
I've seen the damage it can do. In high school kuna jamaa alipigwa nao kwa uso manze. Tulikuwa tunamwambia ateme jaba. Kila saa anakatua ni kama
anikaa kuna kitu hapo.
Kumbe ni hiyo boli ya
ilimgonga.
Ilimgonga juu.
So high school ulicheza paka level gani?
Nilienda mpaka nationals. I played in Kisumu Girls.
Nice.
Yeah, and it was a nice journey. At least by then I saw winning. Nilikuja kurealize losing when I joined campus. I knew winning until kufika nationals. You are like, yeah, we are here. And it was a nice and long run. And there are those of us who we are still with right now, friends, wenye tulicheza hockey then and we are still playing hockey now. Yeah.
Wenye mlianza nao mkiwa chuo.
Yeah.
Na sasa tuseme mkiwa chuo, wewe unasema shopping list ilikuwa lazima kulikuwa na stick hapo hivyo.
Hiyo ni ya form 1.
Hiyo ni ya form 1. Na hiyo ndio ilikupea interest ya kujoin hockey. Challenges zenye mmecheki sasa hivi level yenye mmefika. Apart from kwenda chuo, hizi ma equipment ziko readily available kwa watu mnajaribu kutrain hao wako chini?
For that I might answer. I can talk about Tunza and also DFG, the one that I'm playing for. We are having the same thing. Like for Tunza, we have donations from outside Kenya who bring in the equipment. So the equipments are kind of available. However, naisema kind of because we have a lot of primary schools and at some extent resources zinaenda kwa limited. Yeah. So we have to make a choice. Ni wapi nafaa tuende, wapi haifai tuende. And that's why we usually pick the rural areas. Because we're not only doing sports for the sake of sports. We're trying to use these sports to, at least that is now our mission as Tunza. We're trying to use the sport to bring a change. To give these kids in the rural areas a sustainable future livelihood. Exactly. So kuna wale wenye unapata wako poa sana kwa class na kuna wale wenye hata hiyo class ni story nyingine, but wako na talanta. So we try and empower them in both end. We also find in rural areas mtoto kufika class 8 ndo kiwango. Very few go to secondary schools because of funds and all that. So
basically what you're trying to do is find a balance between their education and their talent.
Exactly.
That's very awesome.
Iko fiti
sana.
Na program imeendelea vizuri sana because up to now we have schools that are offering, we have secondary schools that are offering scholarships for these kids. Wakiona skill iko sawa and ameenda KCPE amepita, they give scholarships. And that is what we are aiming for. Yeah.
Na sasa grassroots. Mi bado niko kwa hiyo issue ya grassroots na equipment. Unasema mnaenda rural areas. Pitch.
Yes.
Pitch inafaa kuwa condition standard fulani. Ziko available.
Hata ukienda kwa kijiji hawezi kosa a ground that is idle. Is it idle or maybe
iko tu
haitumiki. So for now we just make do with what we have. And so far it's turning well. In the future kutakuwa na construction of a playground in Seme.
That's the vision.
Hiyo ndio vision ya kwanza.
So far we just make do with what we have. And so far talent yenye imekuwa come up is awesome.
Na hizi standard hizi pitch
Mutiso, that's what I wanted to ask.
Ina affect quality ama technique ya mchezaji wale mnajaribu ku bring up ama
in regards now to the pitch, you find that maybe tumeenda in a primary school tunataka kuanzisha hockey, we have the equipment. As Alice said initially, it's more like football. So we kind of tunatumianga field yenye iko and it just has to be the football pitch can do for training. So we teach them the basics through the football pitch. And then maybe once, what we do like in Rata Primary, once in a while, we now take them to the hockey pitch. Waone vile inafaa ikue. Even though the training ground is rough and rocky and all that, this is how it's supposed to be. So we use what we have to at least go towards the goal that we need.
Now, which is the standard which is the standard pitch, because kama nikiwa chuo hockey pitch yetu ilikuwa na nyasi. Other places nimeona hockey kichezwa very seriously, naona ni clay. Ni kama hii clay court ya tennis. Then hapa tu City Park ni turf. So which is the standard operating pitch?
Zote.
Oh, zote.
You can play on grass, play on marram, or play on turf. At indoor you can play on a wooden floor for indoor hockey.
Oh, there's indoor hockey.
Yes, it's a variety.
Wow. Sasa nimejua.
Sasa umejua.
Nimejua sasa.
Na tuseme sasa kama saa mimi mtaenye natoka. Kuna mtu yako na interest na anataka kucheza hockey. Nairobi kuna public spaces zenye ziko open bila mse kulipa anaweza kuja tu acheze ama kuko vipi?
Yes. We have actually, after Tunza Sport came up, very different organizations have been coming up to teach young kids hockey. And maybe I can talk of one that I'm so sure of, because we have a development team from the hockey union. It's at City Park, where kids literally get a privilege to play on the turf. Hapo mjua turf ndo the higher. Yeah, it's
Every
free.
Saturday from 8
to 12.
Any kid wants to go.
Mtu wote tu anakuja tu.
Hapo ni talanta inajengwa. Ukitaka unaweza fika unapewa stick, unapewa viatu na train.
And training is free of charge.
Exactly.
You're not paying anything.
I hope mafano
Yes.
mnasikia.
For teams, manze, that's something very good bana. I hope
Ni
mafano
fiti sana.
wanasikiza.
I hope mafano wanasikia.
Yeah.
So tukirudi kwenyu individually. Tutaanza pande yako.
Okay.
Strengths zako na weaknesses zako kwa game, kwa pitch ni kama gani ukijiangalia?
On the strength, acha nianze na strength.
Unataka na weakness.
On the strength side, I have a leadership skill, which naturally comes out in any place that I go to play. And I was the captain for the University of Nairobi for a given time. And right now in DFG, I'm in charge of fitness. Fitness. Of which brings me to my second strength. I'm very fit. I'm a very skillful and fit player. Yeah, I realize when you are fit, the games become easier.
Very easy, exactly.
And you enjoy it. Ni kama unachenga, you know, when you do the dribbling thing and unaenda unarudi na bado wako hapo, I literally find myself smiling in a pitch.
Wow.
Like, yeah, it's good, you know? And compared to when you're unfit. So that is why now, for my team, DFG, waliona niko fit na nashinda nikipush watu kila time. We have to be, because I know the sweetness of being fit when you're playing. Wakanieka in charge of the fitness part.
Okay.
Of which now we are pushing them and all that. And another strength, I'm a team player. Yeah. I love to, wanasemanga you are weak as your weakest link. I love to empower everyone. If we are in a team na umechagua kuwa hapo ndani, we all go together. Kama uzuri yako 100 yako ni 50 yangu, I don't mind. But you have to give your 100 when everyone is giving their 100. Yeah. In weakness, adrenaline. Kuna matime inapanda. Inapanda, and I'm very vocal. So I find there are times when game iko juu, adrenaline imepanda, and I find myself shouting instructions left and right. You haven't done this, supposed to do this, let's do this. And we have those players who, we have wale watu usini shoutie, you know. So we try and balance in between that. Yeah.
Ndio msilose ile focus mko nayo kwa game.
Yes.
Mimi kwangu hiyo si weakness.
Hiyo ni strength.
Hiyo ni strength kubwa.
Hiyo ni strength kubwa sana.
But nipo una find it weakness and you still going to do it.
You try so hard not to affect anyone in the game during the game.
Okay. Yeah. I get it, because we need damu ina boil up and the passion.
Exactly.
Unapata umeongelesha mtu vibaya saa hiyo. Nini yake pia iko ama umshautia instruction na labda utakuambia ama sasa labda amechoka.
Tunawanga na hiyo
vibaya ama nini.
Hiyo positive talk. You have to be positive hata kama amefanya kitu mbaya mara 10. But ikifika pia mara 10, you kind of look at the bench and be like, coach, ni mara 10, do something, you know. But hawezi sema, because you have to be positive inside the pitch. And at some extent it becomes very hard. Unajipatanga tu like, mazee, umefanya mingi, what's up?
Kunaendaje?
Uko sawa leo? You have to start asking, leo uko sawa? Ulala wapi? What's going on? At least ndo would try and bring it
Arudishe
on the
focus.
positive side.
Arudishe
Yes.
focus.
Yeah.
Pande yako.
As a keeper, you have
Unataka
to
kushautia?
be sini opponents. Sini opponents.
Ani my opponent.
And funny thing, we share the same jersey number.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, she's a forward. Lakini I have to testify hajainifunga mimi kama keeper.
Pauline nakubali hiyo story.
I'm a midfielder, beg.
Hata kama wewe funga wewe ni player. So as a keeper, you have to have a very strong mental strength. You have to have lazima ikuwe key. Juu kuna bao zingine unafunga kwa lakini haiko ifungwe. So that is a positive. You have to be very strong mentally. Communication skills pia, how to relay your message to players. Organizational skills kidogo, kupanga defense, kuambia kwenye kuna shimo. Talk about my weakness. I can say maybe I'm my biggest critic. Hata uni compliment aje, nikienda home bado nitakuwa beat myself for something I did. That's my weakness.
Hiyo ndio weakness yako. Una feeling unafaa do more.
Yes, so I criticize myself even more.
That's also a strength.
Hiyo pia ni strength.
Pia ni strength kubwa sana.
Wewe unaiangalia kama weakness, si tunaiangalia kama
challenge.
strength. Ni kujichallenge, unaona?
Exactly.
Unaweza jipush zaidi. So kwa football kick off inakuwa wachezaji wawili wana nini? Wawili ama mmoja wanaanzisha game. Hockey inakuwa gaje? Ni same.
Una ball inakuwa katikati and then si vile football kuna team inaanza, kuna yenye ianzi. So mwenye anaanza you have to be 5 years away from that person. Yeah. And then whistle ikiblowiwa, start the game. You can either give it to your teammates or ukiona uko na kipawa ya kupiga the 11 players in front of you. Dribble in.
Ya kujichocha.
Sasa zingine unafaa kujichoche mazi.
So tukiangalia kuna league Kenya. Inaanzia level gani mpaka level gani?
High school, we have the high school leagues. We have KUSA for the university.
KUSA ina stand for
Kenya University Sports Association. So it's in different regions. Like in Nairobi we have NASOKUSA, that's Nairobi South KUSA. And from university we have now the National League for the boys, the men.
Yes, the men.
National League
for regions. And then we have Super League, and then now the Premier League. From Premier League, ukiwin Premier League, you play the ACC Club Championship.
Like the one which was in Kenya the other day.
Last month.
Can you tell us about it, kidogo?
We played.
Mlikuwa huko?
Yeah,
played?
we played.
Please tell us something about your tournament vilikuwa inaitwa, if it is the first time being held in Kenya, your experience in the tournament, mulimaliza position gani, both of your teams. Tuwapigeni your story yote.
I think it's the second time it was being held in Kenya. I participated twice.
Inaitwaje?
Africa Cup of Club Championships. Top clubs from African countries wanna participate, two top most, and if you're the host country, you have the privilege of adding an extra team. That's what happened in Kenya. So we were three clubs. Yeah, 3 Kenya teams. Yes, we got to play. It's very competitive.
Very.
Ni level
being the keyword.
Yes, very competitive. Yes, and it was my debut for kushikia club yangu. I've never played. Nimecheza Premier but sijaichezea club champs. Yes, I think I would have put a better show than I did. And
as
I hope,
usual.
yes, I hope yo ingine next time. Yeah, tutacheza fiti.
How was the experience?
Thrilling.
Yeah?
Mine was thrilling.
Ilikuwaje pande yako ilikuwa
Also amazed. Okay.
The same team mama?
No, I played for Lakers.
Lakers?
Yeah.
I played for my club, Blazers Hockey
Blazers.
Club. Yes.
Okay.
For me, the most, I know it's going to be cliche, but the most amazing part of it was your kupanga line Actually, if you look at any photo, you'll find me smiling because I love that experience. Hiyo mnapanga line, alafu the other team comes and greet. I see those in football, in big leagues, in final, you know, and I was experiencing it for, 6 good days.
Wow.
Monday mpaka Sunday. Nikipanga to your line, greeting big teams, and we are like, I know, it was so, to me, that was the most amazing part of it all. In spite of the game and all that, game ilikuwa ngumu, yes.
So Africa country gani ndio top kwa hockey size aside from Kenya?
Nigeria. Sasa ni Ghana. Ghana Revenue Authority emerged number 1. Ghana Army number 2.
Ghana Army.
Yes.
Nigeria Delta
were number 3.
The Lakers
number 4.
Yes.
Blazers tulikuwa number 5. Alafu Strathmore alikuwa number 6.
So your experience ya kuinteract na teams tofauti za Africa ili push iliwapea realization ya kwamba game yenu mnafaa kuileta juu
sana. It opens up your mind, yani to a such uko like wa yani ni dem anafanya hivi anakuchenga hivi hadi kwa hewa.
The things boys do
so, ni kali mabao wanafunga ni kali. But I have to say my club Blazers are 9 times champions. Tumeshinda hii kitu 9 times. 6 times in a row. Just that it didn't go to our liking for number 5. Yes.
Tournament.
Yeah, we have dominated for
Africa for 6 times in a row.
Yes, 6 times and 9 times.
6 in a row, 9
6
times.
in a row, 9 times.
Best ni
ndio kusema
mabazu.
So how mention 3 teams zenye zilikuwa zimemaliza top 3 na zote zimetoka West Africa. What is it wanafanya different ndio Kenyan sasa afanye
ama East Africa tufanye
ama East Africa kwa sababu wamechukua 1 2 and 3. Hizo zile vitu tunafanyanga steeplechase athletics Kenya. Number 1 Kenya, number 2 Kenya, number 3
ndio sasa
number 4 number 5 number 6 wote ni Kenya. So ni nini hiyo, what sets them apart from
I think they've invested. They're investing a lot. You know, like what Tunza is doing currently. Mnaanza from a lower age, and then now you move in building that skill. Hata ukifika age nyingine kufanya kitu ni kama your muscles already know it. It's part of it, you know. And pia wamechukua hockey so serious. Like the government, like what she said, kuna the Ghana revenue. That is now ni kama Kenya KRA iko na team. Army hiyo ni kama army yetu iko na team. You see, it's like now the government pia inaingia, the different sections of the government inaingia to support this game. Yeah, so at the end of the day, maybe vile sisi pia this private, we have private organizations, the NGOs trying to bring in the game because of the love of the game. But we also need the help from the government itself. You know, vile football iko. Football, it's all over. Yes, it's a common game, but everyone is in to support it. It should be done to almost all the games because set hatuna skills, we have it. And the sad part of it ni you find most of our skillful players wanaenda kucheza nje. I mean, utacheza utakuwa hapo unacheza for the passion, yes, but at the end of the day you'll need your livelihood. You'll need something that will support you to do what you love. And if another country is offering to pay you salary for playing hockey, I mean,
unahama very fast.
Utakuwa kuna option ya kuwait. No, is it no
so
option
kwa hiyo ati
really Kenyan clubs za hockey they are paying good. Ama bado kuna struggles.
Kuna struggle. Most of the team,
I don't think there's a team that pays like a salary.
Hakuna.
Maybe
allowance,
a token.
Allowance
unapewa kitu
like scholarship maybe. But that's for it works better for students.
They are
self-sponsored.
Yeah. Or corporates.
Alafu sasa hizi zenye privates one like now Blazers, TFG, you find some are self-sponsored, or as we said, hockey is a very expensive game. So hata sponsor kiamua kuja, equipments too.
Hakuna kitu kingine zaidi anaongezea hapo.
Hata hiyo equipments too itself is very expensive. From shoes, I mean hockey shoes, kununua hockey shoes nzuri ni 3K kwenda juu. Kiatu moja.
Stick
10, 18, 30.
Kwa hiyo point ya expenses na involvement ya government ningeomba tuchape break ya kwanza. Alafu turudi to
You're tuned in to Icon Radio, your number one entertainment plug.
Welcome back. Tumerudi sasa mzee. Na tulikuwa tumepiga ile inaitwaje? Water break.
Cooling break.
Usisahau show ni Sports and Reggae kama kawaida.
Wagwan.
Every Saturday 10 to 12 tuko hapa hivi live and direct. Leo tuko hockey. Mmeniambia Kenya kuna paka ice hockey. Field hockey.
Yes, you have to be specific. Field hockey.
Mmeniambia kuna ice hockey.
Kuna ice hockey hapa
Kenya.
Na kuna mpaka maclub.
Na huko iko karibu na Ukambani. Hiyo joto iko huko. Yenyewe haina noma, hii story.
Hebu kwanza watu waambie. Apart from the ice, kuna tofauti gani ya ice hockey na field hockey? Sticks.
Juni mostly indoors.
And then shoes, they skate.
The shoes and also the ball.
Yeah. That also is.
Ball yao ndio inaitwa paka. Ball ya hockey inaitwa just ball.
Cock. But is flat. Yeah, ice hockey. Na players wao wote wanavanga helmet na protective gear. Yeah. Yes, all of them. Kwa field hockey only keeper ndio anavaa pads.
The protective gears.
No pads, like fully padded from head to toe. Hockey infield players wanavanga shin guards
peke yake.
Mouth guard.
Na kitaka wengine time wanaenda ku defend hizo short corners and all that wanavanga hiyo face.
Field players. Defenders.
Yeah.
So inakuwa tu iko hapo karibu tu ikifika nini.
Iko nyuma ya goal. Sasa kama kuna short corner, unaona vile kuna kwanga na penalty kicks and all that. So kama yetu inaitwanga short corner, when you are given that chance, the defenders wanachukua hiyo wanavaa just in case when wanachapa ball wachape raise.
Iende
for protection.
Okay, kabla tuende break, kulikuwa na point ulikuwa umetoa ya government involvement. Unasema unaangalia West Africa, serikali iko involved sana kwa hockey as a sport na wana invest.
Yes.
Unafeel hapa hivi Kenya nini inafaa ifanywe different na serikali kuinua sport ya hockey?
On my point, kwangu naweza ona siwezi sema ati wa change wenye wako ama nini, cause I mean wamekuwa kichange and it's still the same. So what I might suggest as a person ni we already have individuals coming up with different organizations to bring this thing. So if kama there is this thing of bringing back to the community, that is one thing people don't usually see. Kuna watu wanaona mtu akitaka kuanzisha organization ya hockey, corruption, mtu anaona story na corruption, kitu na mtu hii ni mtu anataka tu kukula pesa and all that. Those are the things that come up when it comes to us as Kenyans, I mean. See, hatuwezi tudanganya, ni ukweli wa mambo. Now when we have individuals coming up, mtu atakuletea proposal, yes, but you don't know what's going to happen, si ndio? But if we put in something tunataka kufanya, nimerealize sisi kama wa Kenya tunapendanga kuassociate na watu wamesha win. I mean, ukiona mtu akianza from chini akikuja kunanga watu, but the moment wameona umeanza kufika mahali, they want to now pop in, wanataka kuleta pesa, wanataka kujenga hii, kusaidia kujenga hii, but people don't like to build, and that is our problem. Hiyo ndio kenye na to cost. We already have something good like the hockey stadium. Kuna hiyo ingine Simba brought in the Sink Union. It brought in a very good hockey turf. Yenye tulicheza some of our games pia on the ACC, the African Club Champs. Zilichezwa huko pia. And we bring in good things, but people don't know how to maintain and let them grow. That is our problem. And if the government can at least find a way, yenye we have already passionate people on the floor. Tuko na watu, hakuna haja ya kwenda kutafuta mtu nje akuja kufanyia yama ndo to secure our funds and all that. We already have passionate people around. We have Tunza Sports yenye it's bringing in hockey in. Inafanya mpaka kuna watu wana feel threatened huko nje. Because like ina bring in so much untapped potential. If we can use such people to bring in, maybe to say they have a ground, we are going to build, we want to build a hockey stadium. KRA kitaka kujitolea juu, I mean, tax zimepanda, tutaki kujua penye zinaenda, but wakitaka kujitolea the way the Ghana revenue ilijitolea, watengeneze turf. Wakitaka kuweka team yenye itakuwa inacheza hapo, yes, but now au wenye wana grow chini will be building from it. You use those already on the ground wenye wanajenga. Build from them, because huwezi kuja unataka kujenga kitu na haujui ati nawaka aje. Use those already experience on the ground and help it build. Hakuna story na mambo kubwa, ni kutafuta grao, tuweke turf na management. Juu management ninatuua sana. It's all about fun management. But if you get someone who is passionate, trust me, hata ukimpa 200, it's going to make a change. Rather than mtu mwenye ako so ambitious, doesn't know anything about the game, is in it for something else, things will change. You won't have growth. And that is the difference. Because trust me, nilikuwa nasikia kitambo before we came in, sisi ndio kuna wazee wa hockey, wale wazee vijana, tunawaita vijana wa hockey. They used to tell you like Kenya Army used to have a team, EBL used to have another hockey
Kenya
team.
Police have a team?
Yeah, Kenya Police currently has a team.
But
sasa sisi tulikuwa tunaangalia ni machali tu.
Ina madem.
Na ukiangalia like in Tunza we are dealing mostly with ladies.
Oh.
Mwanamke, we have very short span. Unajua ukipata mimba ama uolewe, uji bwanaka atakwambia nini? Una get? Ama upate mimba kurudi, it's a challenge. So we have to tap these things at very early age before our natural things that are supposed to be done start happening, you know? So at the end of the day, me, I'll suggest use the passionate people on the ground who know what it's needed. See what unyota to exploit. Hockey player anajua nini inahitajika, how much, because ni vitu tumepitia in our daily lives, and find someone passionate about it. Mtu mwenye hata big example Tunza passionate about it. Mnaona they're bringing change. Scholarships zinatafutwa for students playing hockey. I mean, why would you want to
just what Tunza is doing so that they're trying to implement it?
Or ingia uambie unataka kuwajengea field and let us have a team from the government, or let me say if what they are doing KRA, I'm using KRA because KRA ndo wali win, KRA si KRA, GRA ndo wali win from the other
Continental
end. Yeah, and walianza from scratch and right now ukisikia wamebeba ligi,
unaona kazi yao.
Exactly. You see what they have been working from the past few days, you know?
Sikubahatisha ati wamekuja wamebahatisha.
Wamekuwa waki work on it.
They've been cultivating, so they are reaping the fruits.
Exactly. And that is what our people fear, cultivation. So find the passionate ones around who are willing to do it. They are doing it. Just bring in the help it's needed, build more grounds, and let them manage to bring a change. Because saizi tuko na turf moja, Kenya Wild. Kenya Hockey, inaitwa Kenya Hockey Union has one turf. Na ni turf ile yenye imekaa.
Miaka yote.
Exactly.
Ile inachezwa bado football.
Kuna football kando, we have the hockey one, then now the hockey pitch itself. Imekaa hapo miaka na mikaka. At some extent it's going to bring problems on our knees. And we want to play hockey until we are 50, God knows when. Exactly. So at the end of the day, if you have the funds, help the passionate to bring some light into the sport.
Mimi nikikusikiza nasikia kuna a lot of red tape na bureaucracy mingi between government na watu wana nini sport, wana push sport.
Sijasema hivyo but
yani hujaisema but tunaisikia kwa statement yako. Tunaisikia, unaona? Tunaisikia sana. So hii noma inaanzia kwa watu wa union na gava, ama iko pande ya gava peke yake. Ndio maana government haitaki kukuja in. Na zaidi hapo mshawa approach gava ile physically, mkaenda mkawaambia ni aje tunataka hivi na hivi na hivi, ama mna assume tu kuna hii noma.
Nataka ni players sidhani wanaweza kuwa na hiyo capacity ya
but ni viongozi. Ama
kuna
viongozi.
Kuna njia mnaweza pitia
I'll give a good example of finding a sponsor to sponsor your team for a hockey team. It's very tough. Ni ngumu. Ama akikuja hapo for some time anaenda. Why? Because we're not invested in the sport. We have before, we have very skillful players and we end up losing them. Kwa nini? they are going for greener pastures, better opportunities. However, we can provide these around. See, this much to approach Gavo Mekata and all that, but out of experience, when we are trying to approach different organizations just to sponsor us, unaambia hata tulipie basi league, we wear nini with your brand in it, at least for that. It's tough. It's tough. And as I said before, hockey is a very expensive game.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, tunaiona from hapa. Kama hapa unaongea kuhusu atujai approach gava, I mean hockey Kenya Union, senior government. Na umeona pitch tuko nayo yenye tunachezea, we literally play on it. Hata league tukaribu kwanza, we are going to play on it. Na wanasemanga ni yetu.
Kama leo kunaweza kuwa na magame ngapi zinachezwa hapo kwa kiwanja moja?
Tunachezanga on Saturdays, we start from noon till 4 or 6 till 6. And ni 1 hour, and from kuna game ya noon, kuna game ya 2, 4 na 6.
So 4 games in one pitch.
Yeah. And now kwa sababu pia ni hiyo moja tu, you find that there are some leagues that now can't enjoy wanaenda kucheza kwa hizo zingine tulikuwa tunasema Maram, Nyasi, you know. And we are trying saizi tunajaribu kutumia kwenye tuko nayo hiyo kuweka diversify. Tunaiweka at least kama team iko tuseme Kakamega, that's your home ground. Other teams will come and play there too.
I get you.
So we don't have the funds, but we're trying to use what we already have.
What you already have in place.
Yes.
Okay, that's nice.
Okay, sasa kuna county governments ziko in place to devolve paka sports. So hatuwezi focus on government per se as central government, ndio. Hizi county government kuna plan yote ukiangalia kwa manifesto yao, kwa sababu nacheki nyinyi mnaangalia sana long term projects.
Yes.
Kuna plans zote zimekuwa in place za hockey through your union?
I don't know. So I won't lie. However, I'll give a very good example of what I experienced hapa juzi. We have a hockey team. I won't name it, but they were coming in for games from their county to a game. And they'll be like, well, let me just name it. I mean, I played for Lakers. If it was all over newspapers and all that, Lakers tulikuwa tunatafuta fans for the ACC. Hiyo club champs yenye ilifanyika hapa juzi. And to an extent, sisi players tunaingia game, but ukiwa nje you are texting kindly assist. Na
mko kwa game.
Literally, game inafaa ianze in the next 5 minutes, tumeshikwa juu hatuja maliza kulipa, so we can't play with management yetu bado ina sort issues the other end. Lakini hapa nje what we are doing, we are trying to raise funds. Lakers imetoka Kisumu County. Transport they paid. I mean, if we're talking about sports, these counties kuna nyako na basi za sports, ndio?
Kweli.
Hongeta offer transport.
Na mna represent country.
Alafu, as I said before, when you start winning and getting recognition, they'll want to stick around. Trust me. Yo, actually, to lose number 3 with goal difference. Kama vile Arsenal na Man City inaweza fanyika very soon. Goal difference,
Yeah, itakuwa goal difference. Itakuwa.
Now, the goal difference was 1 goal that made us to be number 4 and not number 3. So, mimi niko na swali. If we had a good stay, and the show that we put out, mentally, if we had a good stay, na the show that we put out, nadhani atunge pita huko, because we were going through a lot. Literally, we were going through a lot. And the fact that tuko na county government hata fair, mojua by the way, kama wangetupea hata kabasi ya kutoa tu Kisumu to Nairobi and back, that's a lot of money saved for other things. Una get? But they didn't show up. We asked, mpaka tulikuwa na flyers all over trying to raise funds in the middle of the tournament, literally. Mpaka in the middle. Ile unaambia mtu ndo hii M-Pesa whatever, kindly tutumie. And we still made it. I mean, if they can't help, you help yourself. But now the sad part of it ni, once umefika huko where you are helping yourself to be where you want to be, they'll want to associate themselves with you.
Kweli.
Na ukikataa watakuita ni
mtu mbaya,
unpatriotic.
Ama tuseme mtu ameona performance zetu from outside, hakuja washikilie sasa mimi nawasaidia. And then you start glowing out of nowhere. Trust me, they'll want to be there. But ukiwaambia we already have huyu na kona nini zake, it becomes another issue. So if we can't get help from home, they shouldn't blame us for trying to get help somewhere else.
From place ingine.
And if those people come with their conditions,
Mta-align tu
because
nao.
we need the help.
Very true. And Alice,
Yeah.
you also got the same predicament from your team. Mama, everything was smooth sailing. Mko na sponsors?
Okay. When we had sponsors, everything was smooth. But this time we had people helping. Yes, we got well wishers who paid for our registration.
Okay.
Some people gave us water. So as compared to Lakers, ours is a bit fairer. Lakini pia you would need more. Cause hata kuna issue hadi kulikuwa na time cause pitch ni moja. Kulikuwa na under 21 wana train. Pia sisi tunafaa ku train. At some point tunapata pitch imejaa, hamwezi train. Na mnafaa kucheza tona. Hata preparation iko tu inakuwa unstabilized. You don't get the full experience of getting ready. So if there are sponsors, even corporates, if they would show up and support, Kenya hockey would be very far.
Itakuwa fiti.
Very far.
Na tukicheki corporates waga wanaangalia ni nini wanapata in return. Kila mahali wana invest do yenu. Fan base yenu iko aje? Do at least mkiapproach corporate fulani pia wanaangalia kama ni viable.
Tuko wengi. And nasianga the world is a global village. Hockey fan is a global village.
So
Mimi
the
fan base is there. And na see, it's not only in Kenya. Like as I said, it's a global village.
Yes.
Sisi hockey players literally know each other the whole of Africa. Nasema najua mtu kutoka Malawi, najua mtu kutoka Ghana, najua mtu, you know. And you find that hata ukiingia in our Facebook account and all that, we are interlinked huko ndani. Because at the end of the day, tunajuana ni sisi tunasaidiana. And sisi tunajua vitu tunapitia. We know more about the sport. So when it comes to advertisement and all that, trust me, we have the market. Kenye tuna miss tu niyo the little attention that we need.
Mimi personally nikikaa from here nikiuliza opinion yangu, mimi bado na believe union haifanyi enough.
By enough.
Nafikiri wako kwa comfort zone kidogo. Because saizi serikali ni mpya na nikiangalia waziri open up doors zake. Na sijaona mtu wa hockey
kuna a lot of inclusivity kwa sports federations.
Ndio hiyo sasa. So sijaona union ya hockey nikiangalia, if I'm not wrong, sijaona union ya hockey kama wameapproach serikali. So na believe ile passion nyinyi mko nayo ina lack at the very top. Because na believe waswa union wakitoka saizi waende mbele waambie gavana aje tunahitaji hii na hii na hii, ita happen. Na hii kitu kwanza hiyo tona imekuwa kubwa sana.
It was a huge tournament.
Ababu angeapproachiwa sidhani angekata kukuja na afanye kitu hapo.
Actually he was present. Ababu na Mamba alikuwa present, kwa hiyo ni yenu
but
vile amwezi jua he wasn't there on an official capacity. But he was present at the tournament.
So nafikiri union wako kwa comfort zone. Na tupige break moja ya mwisho alafu turudi tuongelee hizo events zenye mnapanga na
going forward.
Alafu tufunge show kutoka hapo, si ndio? Okay. Buda. Piga na reggae hapo.
You're tuned in to Icon Radio, your number one entertainment plug.
Buda. Hizi vitu mnasema wafea jo mzee zinanimaliza mbaya. Zinanimaliza mbaya. Asifai kuonea. Unachoma mzee. Sasa welcome back. Tulikuwa tumepiga break nyingine ya maji. Cooling break. Usahau show ni Sports and Reggae kama kawaida. www.iconradio.co.ke. Saturday 10 to 12 daily tuko hapa hivi.
Pale kwenye Twitter @iconradio.ke with the hashtag
Sports and Reggae kama kawaida.
Yes,
my friend, tumemaliza enough of hockey. Tumesikia masaibu zenyu na achievements zenyu. Kuna story mmeshinda mnaongelea sana ya Tunza. Tungependa kujua more about Tunza. na events zile mmefanya ama zile mnapanga kufanya going forward?
Okay. Tunza saizi ni officially an NGO organization.
I
say that with a lot of pride because it took a long time for us to be there. And the main thing about Tunza is we are using sports to try and empower the kids from those rural areas so that they can have a sustainable livelihood. So it's not all about just sports. We bring in education. We bring in education in different ways. Yes, extra talent skills. We do sex education, mentoring and all that. And we also try to bring in other equipments. We don't just do hockey. Our main center is at Rata in Kisumu County. It's Rata Primary. We are also in Samburu. We have another organization in Samburu also for Tunza. We are bringing in hockey. We are also in Kilifi, Kwale. And we also did a para with Sibusiso. There is a Sibusiso in Arusha in Tanzania. There are kids with some mental disabilities, but we try to bring in the para hockey for them. For them to play hockey even in their mind of state. Yes. Apart from that, what else can you add?
Through Tunza, we've managed to educate girls. Some girls have full scholarships from primary to high school, and it's a long-term project. It will also oversee them at the uni. Yes, in the future. We also do fun stuff. We get to do coaching, traveling. I've been to Kisumu several times. I've also become a certified coach. I can coach also. Also with my colleagues. There are a lot of people who give up their time to support young girls. We also, not only do we do hockey, there's also boxing and lacrosse and and athletics also.
Tunatafuta coach wetu athlete. Mwenyewe volunteering is a very big.
Si wendo fitness. Wendo mtu wa fitness.
There is difference between fitness and athletics.
Okay.
So tunaangalia pia on that. We also try to bring in sports that at least if we have chances of scholarships in Kenya and also outside Kenya, they can easily go as hotcakes at least for exposure purposes.
Tunza Uncle Chims is doing a lot of good things bana.
Kweli kabisa.
Doing wonders.
Inafanya wonders. Na idea ya Tunza ilitokea wapi? Nini li bring about why Tunza?
Ryle, the president of Tunza. She came from a very humble background whereby needs were an issue, and that is from Rata, where now Tunza started, and she got an opportunity to go to abroad. And huko she will come in only December when people come back home, you bring in stuff, umepata vitu kutoka abroad, and then now she'll give it to the community and all that. But she realized after umewapea nguo and all that wameenda, what next? You know, you'll also come back another December and do the same thing. So she tried to bring in history na poverty. There is always a cycle of poverty, mostly in our rural areas. She wants to break that. She wants to break that from one generation going forward. Instead of us just coming back with clothes to give our people, let our kids go get knowledge and bring back something good to the community. So when it comes now to Tunza, that is why it brings in your kutunza. Kukuza, you try and nurture a kid, and not only with education but also through sports to get scholarships. And as she said, we have schools like Sinyolo, Nyamira, Kitale, who are now bringing in the scholarships for our girls. So we encourage them to learn. That is the most basic part of it. Lazima upite mtihani. So we bring in hizo vitu na tutoring if we can, because most of us are learned. Sisi coaches, most of us are learned. And if we can help, if I'm good in math, na watoto wetu wengine are having a problem in math, we bring in a weekend tunawafunza hesabu, you have to pass at the end of the day. And then we have the training part of it. Now when these kids, the end game is wakifika, maybe they get a scholarship and go to the universities outside there. They'll bring in a cycle that now does not have poverty, but more exposure to the community itself. And also wale watu wenye, they can now bring in better ideas to better our community.
Pia wanaleta hope.
Yes.
Kuna hiyo nini hope imepotea sana kwa mitaa.
Exactly.
So watu wanaona kuna change, kuna opportunities zinaweza tokea.
Unataka kukua kama mtoto wa nani, you get. And then kuna pia hii issue na urban areas are exposed to so many NGOs. Watu wengi hizi story na slums nini, so many people want to help. But we usually forget about our rural areas. Hata sisi vile tuko hapa sahii, tutafanya kazi mpaka time unaanza kuzoeka ndo na realize nafaa niende nijenge nyumbani. It's now time to go back home, you get. Now we tend to forget about the rural areas. And that is why she picked it, because there's a lot of potential everywhere, but the one in the rural was neglected. So that's why you find that when we are trying, unaona Samburu, we have Kisumu now in Rata areas. We also have now Kwale. Zote ni za ndani where there is untapped potential. We pick that from there. Yes.
Awesome stuff.
So far imekuaje hiyo experience ya change na mmeoperate for how long?
The change has been drastic. Like imepanda very unexpected. Because I'm a volunteer as an event planner, and mwanzo it was somehow easy. Lakini vitu zikakuja tu all of a sudden, and we have to do this, because now everyone realize there is a lot of change going on with Tunza, and we want to be part of it. We want you guys to organize this, we want this. So imekuja, it's bringing a lot of change. And especially in hockey, because most of us are hockey players. Even Ryle is a hockey player. She's playing in the US for the above that Masters League.
Wow.
Oh. Karibu ni chome.
Kidogo
tu ni chome.
Ongelelea sana. Kama unaweza patia na majina zake zote mbili, watu wajue at least. Kama kuna any help, you never know who's watching. Kama kuna any help naweza toka huko nje, aendelee kuempower young girls from the rural areas ama pia hapa in urban areas.
She's called Ryle Knight from Rata.
From Rata.
Yes, and currently she's in US. She just left a few weeks ago. She was around. Yeah.
Awesome.
And she went back. At least we can also find in things that are coming in. Lazima kue huko, because most of our donations on Tunza are coming from US and also outside Kenya. Yeah, so she has to go back. Huko ndo pia anafanya kazi and all that. And we have Tunza Sports. We have our website and also our social media. They can just get it as Tunza Sports. YouTube, IG, kila mahali.
Tunza Sports.
Yes.
Address? Physical address, where are you guys situated?
Our headquarters currently is in Rata, in Kisumu. It's the first one, and it's in Rata. However, we have centers. The ones that I've just mentioned in Samburu, Arusha,
Wale.
and partnership. Yeah, those ones.
So mkona success stories tuseme wasemlianza nao sasa mnaona wako mahali.
The kids. It's all about the kids. Yeah. For us, our first round saizi wako Form 4. We are going to have a first punch in Form 4. And to us, that's a success. Considering umetoa watoto place penye pregnancy rate was very high, dropout was very high. Now umefika Form 4.
That's a huge achievement.
That's a success. Before atuende kwa results zifike and all that. That's already a success.
Yes.
And we're also having universities coming in. Like lately, Vile Ryle was around. We had visited USIU because they do the scholarships thing for sports, and we are looking forward to that. Juu tunaona we are finishing our first round in secondary school. We look forward to the next level. Yeah, isikue tu after secondary wamemaliza. No. We're looking forward to the next level. So for us, that is the first achievement I can say. Alafu pia we are having more kids coming in for the program. Kitambo we used to have this stigma. Hata mzazi kutoa mtoto wake anakuja kucheza hockey. It'll be like anafaa niletee maji, anafaa pike, you know? Kuna zile vitu sisi watu wasichana tunafaa tufanye kwa nyumba. Yeah, we used to have girls wenye wanachunga ng'ombe from Rata. And mzazi afikiria unataka kutoa hiyo free labor aende acheze hockey na aende shule
Anaona
ni ngumu
una
kidogo.
joke.
But right now we are seeing some, ni kama the society is embracing us, of which is also a success. Juu it's like wamekubali, they're seeing we are making a change and they're being part of it. There's nothing more when you're doing something and your community is part of it.
Kweli kabisa.
Alice,
Yes.
where are you guys situated? Your team?
Team as in
Team yako yenye unachezea mko situated wapi?
Tunza.
Team
Blazers.
yako Blazers.
Also, I think we're going to Tunza too much.
Oh, going to Tunza too much. Okay.
Yeah, but Blazers, we are in Nairobi. We train at City Park on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sunday.
So as a story ya Tunza, mko na any events new fanya? Gani hizo?
Oh, we've had last year we had a very successful card drive. I think the most successful project
So far.
Yeah, right now we are looking into bomber football. We'll incorporate shelters, homes, children homes, specifically girls under 18, under 15. Yeah, and then we'll collect donations for them. Yes, so if anyone would want to support, they can get in touch via Tunza Sports. As we are doing drives for pads,
Sanitary pads.
yes, sanitary pads, clothes, food, dry cereals, footballs, also monetary, we wouldn't mind.
And
Bumba football ni nini kwanza? Umetupeleka mbio kidogo.
peleka mbio. Okay, maybe before I answer that, can I just share, you have asked about some of the events that you have organized.
Yes.
She talked about the pad drive. It was the major one that happened during COVID. It happened literally during COVID. And we won an award, and that event came up outstanding. It was the Zuri Award. And the pad drive event came out outstanding on that. We also have a tuk-tuk, it's called tuk-tuk event, whereby now we involve the parents of these kids that we have. Now we teach the parents on how to have an economical life. And if you are good at something, we want you to do it so that you can also cater for your kids. You know, we talked about scholarships. These kids go to school. Now we offer scholarship, but kuna hiyo part ya uniform, shopping, pocket money and all that. We want the parents to get involved. Isikuwe tu ni kama tunawasaidia. We don't know. In Tunza, we don't believe in just handing over. You have to work for it. Hence now the part of involving those parents. Whereby now we teach them on hizo businesses if they are good at it.
Yes.
Kama kuna ule ako good at mentoring, bring in, teach them on how to do it. And we also had the coaching event that we did. I think it was in last year around September hapo, whereby we coached. Yeah. Now the coaches from high schoolers came in and we coached them on how to coach hockey. And because we realized most of us focus on these big leagues, national team. Haujui mtoto ametoka wapi, haujui ameinstill nini, you know. Now haujui alifunzwa aje penye ametoka, but akikuja kwa hii part ingine, you want to mwambie fanya hivi. It becomes hard because ni kama unamfunza a dog old tricks,
kukunja inaitwaga kukunja nini ikiwa mzee ni glasi ama
exactly, unafunza tricks zingine mpya. So we brought in the coaching part of it. Yes, yenye tumefunza kucoach and all that. And now we are going to bomber football.
What is bomber football?
Okay.
It was a name I just came up with, the bomber part of it. After the pad drive, we had a lot of orphanages and help centers coming in, asking us to help them get vitu zenye wanaweza run their orphanage. But what they didn't realize is, hata sisi, we needed those stuff for our kids back in the rural areas. That is why we organized the event. But now when the calls came so many, mingi yenye hawezi neglect, unaona? And we are like, let us come up with something that will help all of us. Because at the end of the day, the goal is to change this cycle of poverty, kutoa, Unaona? And hence we brought in the bomber football, whereby now we have orphanages and help centers coming in kucheza. We took football kwa sababu it's much easier when it comes to training and also what is needed to play. That is why we took football. Hatungechukua hockey because of the complication. Yeah, exactly. And it will be held in April. We are thinking of either April 29th or 7th May, depending on what tutapata. Yes. So tunaweka hiyo month kwa sababu students watakuwa home by then. We already have 3 orphanages zenye wamekubali kukua in. We have those who are very sensitive and they're like wataki watoto waonekane in pictures and all that, but we also have wenye kutengeneza hiyo. I told you initially kuna watu wanaogopanga kufanya kitu, wanatakanga waingie time
ya mwisho
kazi. Exactly. Very few. Yes. So we took in wenye wanataka and we are still open for 2 more slots. We'll have our Tunza from Samburu. We have been 1 year at Samburu and tunafeel it's time wakuja waone huku kuna
Nairobi kuko vipi.
Wetu wa Kisumu tumewaleta Nairobi for tour, literally wakuja waone city na kaaje. And we think it's time for the Samburu girls to also come and see. Alafu wape pia watu wa Nairobi culture shock. I mean,
kweli,
because I'm very sure watakuja. You should see them. You should see them. Yeah. And we urge those who can help. We need esma to everything.
Donations in kind.
Yeah, all kinds that can help an orphanage run. And we also focus on schools. So if kuna mtu anaweza ona anataka kupeana scholarship somewhere or kusponsor something, we are open. At this rate, mi naichukua with both arms because we need it. We need it. And tunasema we have under 15 playing. However, they're representing a center.
Kweli.
Yeah, the girls will be playing, but they're representing their centers. Yeah. So by helping these 16 in each center, you're helping a whole center. So if we can get any help, wanawezaenda tupale Tunza Sport on our page. Watapata posters huko, watapata contact details and they can reach out to us. Yeah. Yes.
Kazi fiti sana. So to expect nini hiyo tournament umesema between 29th?
Either 29th or 7th, 29th April or 7th May.
Venue to be confirmed.
To be confirmed. Yeah, we are searching, but it will be in Nairobi to be specific. Yeah, because all the centers who have confirmed are in Nairobi. Yes.
Zaidi hapo, future plans za Tunza Sports?
Future plans for Tunza Sports is to make sure that the change that we have started does not die. We need a cycle. The same way we were used to a cycle of poverty. We need a cycle of sustainable livelihood to come into our rural areas. And we are going to do as much as we can to make also our project very sustainable. Not hata siku moja tumekuwa all this, I know people age. When we age, we still have people like me with a lot of passion to keep Tunza ikuwa ina run. Yeah.
Safi kabisa. Naona pia time kidogo na tuchenga. Ningependa nipate parting shot kutoka kwenyu. Alafu tena mtarudia handles zenyu na mahali mnaweza patikana in case kuna mtu anataka kusaidia.
Thank you so much Icon Radio for hosting us. For this platform. Yes, I'm happy.
Sisi ndio tuko happy.
Our show, you are icons.
My handles is Alice Wanjiru. Yes, across all platforms.
Hauna advice nini kwa young girls wenye wanatusikiza ama wazazi wao? Kitu inaweza motivate na kuwa push.
Just recently it was International
Women's Day.
Tujitume tu.
Tujitume. Safi kabisa.
Okay. My name is Pauline and I would like to say also again thank you for this great opportunity. I feel honored and I say thank you on behalf of DFG Wolverine, on behalf of Tunza Sports, and my handle social media is Ochipola.
Ochipola.
Yes. For Tunza it's Tunza Sports and for DFG it's DFG Dems. Dames.
Yes. Umeisema kama Mkenya sasa. Any parting shot
what I'll say is if you believe in something, go for it. Regardless of what life will throw at you. Hiyo ndo life. Ina bringing vitu every now and then. So just go for it and make it work. Because saizi I'm trying to make bomba football work and I'm going for it.
Na itawaka.
Itawaka in Jesus name.
Amen.
Alafu tutakuwa hapo live on location of course kuwapiga support.
Exactly. Oh, thank you.
Tutawapiga support. Si tunaingia hiyo area.
Tuingie.
Safi kabisa. Sisi ile tu tutasema ni tuna appreciate sana mmekuja mmegrace show yetu. Mmepeana wisdom na tuna hope hizi conversation tutaendelea kutoka hapa hivi. Isikuwe mara ya mwisho
ndio. Niko inspired by. What you guys are doing manze, it's honorable. It's noble. Poa sana and big up to Tunza Sport and the founder Rael from
Rata.
Rael from Rata.
Rata Inseme.
Yes.
Hata umenikumbusha kitu ilikuwa niulize kabla tufunge. Nilikuwa nimesahau. Tukiwaangalia tunaona ni nini wa demo yangu.
Looks not.
Mna balance aje hii life ya hockey.
Exercise makes you young.
Mna balance aje life ya hockey. Kukua celeb, umeonekana huko hivi nje na personal life. Mna balance aje? Ni rare sana kupata wademo yangu wanafanya tuka hizi kweli, si ndio?
Umeniita celeb.
Yeah, you are celebrities, you are icons bana.
Producer hapa anadai autograph kwako.
I think if you are a sports person, you learn time management. Na kuanga skill time management. Because unajua unafaa, maybe if a student nafaa kwa daro at what time, you have to study. Na pia uende ground for training. Like, time management.
Safi kabisa.
And also in addition to that, sports is all about self-discipline. So maybe unezaona we have a lot to manage, but at the end of the day, when you're self-disciplined and you have the mental strength, everything is possible.
Everything is possible.
Yeah, just put your mind into it.
Mshaitwa national team either of you?
Yeah.
You play for national team. Wow.
Personally, I haven't played. Nimeenda trials. I went trial once for the Commonwealth Games that happened last year in July. And I was cut out. But it's life. I'm still going back.
You're still going back.
Yeah. Because of the
Better.
experience. Yeah, exactly. I got so much experience out of it and I'm like, I'm coming back for you guys.
Ningojeni.
I have, but sikumaliza training. Nili drop halfway. Your commitments.
Kuna commitments zingine.
The job. Pia nyumbani pia.
Okay, sawa.
But pia mimi naendea pia tapatana huko
na Pola. Alafu sitakuwa kwa stand.
Sitakuwa kwa stand tukichia nyinyi wote.
Kelele itatoka hapo.
Tutapiga nduru kuliko nduru man.
Ndio hiyo sasa. Tunashukuru sana na kwa hiyo point ya focus na commitment tutafungia show leo hapo. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
You're tuned in to Icon Radio, your number one entertainment plug.
Ndio ile saa kutengenezea watu pesa.
Ndio hii. Hii ni time naonga serious.
Umesikia ngoma? Mada Shirot. Inaanza na if I ever tell you about Maxine.
Maxine.
Utaniambia sijui nini naongelea. Maxine na jamani kawa walikuwa wanaangalia future.
Walikuwa wanajua?
Wanaangalia future.
Walikuwa na maono.
Kwa
leo umetoka kutonga Ren.
Ndio inakaa.
Atoka Bungoma.
Mada Shirot. Hii ni story ya Maxine wa Homes. Jiko umesikia? Huyu rally driver.
Rally driver mwenye nini wake
alipass. So this week amechajiwa na mada. Na amechajiwa na mada after DCI wameangalia kesi. Wakaamua ni aje ako na kesi ya kujibu. Juu alipigana na jamaa na stories ziko kwa social media ni ati wamekuwa wana fight mbaya.
Walikuwa wanapigana mbaya.
Paka mchana kuna petrol station fulani kwa hapa Ngong Road ati walikuwa wanaenda kukataga maji hapo mchana.
Ala?
Wanapigana hapo mchana masaa 7 nini? Wanaenda mtaani.
But the lady is quite violent. Kwa sababu pia kuna video fulani ilikuwa na circulate kwa social media of which sijui ilitoka wapi video, but it was all over. It went viral. She was stuck naked. And she was fighting guys who appear to look like relatives were the former hubby. Wanakae na walikuwa ni kama it was like kama a hotel scene hivi. And she was fighting all of them. She was shouting, acting hysterical. So I think there's something wrong with her. And apart from gava pia kumshika tu na kumcharge na kumpeleka tu jela like that, she should have something like counseling, because something is just not right in her head. And she needs counseling now more than ever. So gava isimtupilie tu huko. Maybe she's psychologically troubled, mentally challenged. So hii ni kitu haifai tu kutupiliwa tu mbali hivyo.
I hope kila kitu itaangaliwa vile inafaa kuangaliwa.
Kweli.
Kumekuwa na mada mingi sana kwa sports of late, kama ume notice. Mingi sana na sio fiti. Tengeneze watu pesa. Sure bet zangu. Valencia Osasuna.
Tukianza na feature games kwanza.
Feature games. Uko na feature games hapo?
Leo kwanza kuna Ra Derby. Ra Derby ni Schalke versus Dortmund. Huko Germany. Schalke 4.50, draw 4.00, Dortmund win 1.75.
Dortmund kichwa.
Game ngumu sana, lakini pia Dortmund kichwa. Sundowns, African Champions League versus Al Ahly.
Mamelodi.
Unajua hii ilikuwa nini tu juzi tu, ilikuwa finali. Juzi tu, si kitambo.
Hiyo ndio wa timu yangu Afrika.
Ndio Pitso Mosimane ndo akapata hiyo kiti.
Anaitwa the Brazilians.
The
best run team in Africa.
Mamelodi Sundowns 2.33, draw 3.20, Al Ahly 2.95.
Brazil wako home.
Sundowns wako home.
Sundowns wanashinda hiyo game. Watashinda hiyo game. Yeah, narrow win 1-0. Kama hiyo.
Okay.
But Sundowns wanakula hiyo game.
Mimi ningeweka pia under 2.5. Leicester City versus Chelsea. Leicester City 3.80. Draw ni 3.50. Chelsea 1.91. Yaani singe imagine hii fixture tingekuwa game kubwa hivi. Ati mpaka odds ziko almost even.
Hapo mimi naweka over 1.5.
Over 1.5. Mimi naweka under 2.5 hiyo game. Aya, tupatie show bets zako.
Show bets zangu tunaanza na Leipzig na Borussia
Mönchengladbach.
Leipzig kichwa. Napoli Atlanta.
Game kubwa sana hiyo.
Dan tago bold pia Napoli kichwa.
Napoli tashinda hiyo game.
Osimhen to score anytime in the first half.
Nigeria si ya confirm.
Nigeria ni hatari.
Na juzi ati nimesikia pandit mwingine akisema ati currently Rashford is the best striker in the world. The hell? How? Aje, where was he? Man U ikipigwa bao 7. Where was Rashford?
Leo ni 7th day Adventist.
7th day. Leo ni siku yao. Manchester fans. Watu wa 7th day Adventist.
Tunasalimia Bosco, tunatuma salamu kwa Bosco. Ukae pole. Alafu Valencia Osasuna. Valencia Osasuna pia ndapea Valencia kichwa. Wamekuwa na form iko chini kidogo.
Wamekuwa mbaya sana. Wamekuwa na mashida mingi sana kwa hiyo timu yao.
Leo watarecover na mtu.
Na Osasuna?
Watarecover na mtu leo.
Leo game kwa jackpot.
Watarecover na mtu.
Haya.
Hapo ndio nimemaliza sure bet zangu.
Haya. Bournemouth versus Liverpool. Liverpool, they're still smarting from that 7-0 drubbing, humiliation, annihilation of Manchester United.
You're tuned in to Icon Radio, your number one entertainment plug.